The frozen pizza complaint. A customer returned a frozen pizza because the middle is cold. The cashier explained it needed to be cooked, and the customer said, "Well, then why did you sell it frozen?" When told that's how frozen food works, they replied, "Then label it needs heating. I'm not a scientist." The gas pump confusion. A man tried pumping gas into his electric car's charging port. When it spilled everywhere, he yelled, "Your gas is defective." The worker explained it was an EV. He said, "Well, it still has a battery. Batteries drink fuel too," and demanded the station pay for cleaning. The broken touch monitor. A woman kept tapping the store's security monitor, trying to scroll through the camera feeds like it was a touchscreen. When it didn't respond, she said, "Your screen is broken. Fix it." The employee explained it was just a display. She replied, "Well, it should touch back." The upside-down coupon. A customer insisted their coupon wasn't scanning. The cashier noticed they were trying to scan the picture of the coupon on their phone's lock screen. When told to unlock the phone, the customer said, "That's private," and demanded the store fix the scanner so it respects privacy. The ice cream temperature issue. A man complained that his ice cream was too cold to eat. When told ice cream is supposed to be cold, he said, "Not this cold," and demanded the worker microwave it just a little. Then he returned furious because it turned into soup. The broken pen. A customer said the pen for signing was broken. The cashier checked it. It worked fine. The customer frowned and said, "Well, I'm left-handed. It should write both ways." They genuinely believed pens only write for right-handed people and wanted a left-handed pen discount. The wrong restaurant drive-thru. Someone pulled into a drive-thru, ordered food from a completely different restaurant, then got mad when the employee didn't have it. They shouted, "Call them and get it for me. You all know each other." They left insisting they'd report the entire industry. The phone that wouldn't turn on. A customer brought in a phone that won't turn on no matter what. The tech pressed the power button. Nothing. Then he removed the protective case. The customer had put the case on backwards, covering the entire screen and pressing all the buttons at once. The soup temperature debate. A woman complained her soup was too hot. When offered a replacement, she said, "No, I want you to cool it. Blow on it until it's comfortable." She stared at the cashier, waiting. When he didn't, she said, "Customer service is dead." The wrong change argument. A man paid with a $10 bill and insisted he gave a $20 bill. The cashier showed the security footage clearly showing a $10 bill. He squinted and said, "That's not me." It was him. Same outfit, same face, same wallet. The return of the used toothbrush. A customer tried returning a toothbrush that was clearly used, bristles frayed, toothpaste still on it. She claimed it hurt her gums emotionally and wanted a refund for trauma. When told no, she said, "Fine, I'll keep it, but I'm leaving a review you'll regret." The drive-through window pull. A guy reached through the drive-through window trying to grab his food before it was ready. He knocked over drinks, then yelled, "Why would you put the drinks there?" The employee said, "Because you weren't supposed to dive through the window." The self-checkout whisperer. A woman whispered to the self-checkout machine, "Please stop beeping, please." When it kept prompting her, she yelled, "It's ignoring me." The employee explained the machine could not hear her. She replied, "Then why does it talk to me?" The password reset disaster. A customer demanded tech support because they couldn't change their password. They kept typing their old password in both fields. When told the second box was for the new password, they said, "Then how will it remember the old one?" The milk that wasn't lactose-free. A customer complained the store's lactose-free milk still has lactose because I can taste it. When asked how lactose tastes, they said, "Like regular milk." The employee said, "Sir, that's just milk taste." He responded, "Don't argue with my mouth." The broken microwave door. A customer tried microwaving food with the door open. When the machine wouldn't start, they said, "The air should keep the radiation in." They insisted microwaves should work like a grill and asked for a model that cooks in the open. The mystery meat question. A man pointed at a clearly labeled package of ground beef and asked, "Is this beef or chicken?" The employee said, "It says beef." He nodded and said, "But what's it before it's beef?" The worker replied, "Still beef." The receipt that didn't work. A customer returned because their receipt wouldn't work online. After 5 minutes, the worker discovered the problem. The customer was typing the receipt number into Google's search bar. He said, "Where else would I put it? The internet reads everything." The gift card problem. A woman complained her gift card had no money on it. Turns out she never bought one. It was the sample card glued to the rack. She argued, "Why display empty ones? That's misleading." The employee said, "Because they're display cards." She called it a scam. The broken door. A customer stood at an automatic door that wouldn't open. He waved, jumped, and yelled at it. After 2 minutes, an employee walked over and said, "Sir, that's a window." He quietly stepped aside and said, "Ah, thought it was shy."